Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Death and Destiny. Or just welcome to Destiny. That's my new tagline. But today we got a Legendary Max video for you. We are bowing before Brother Vance, the disciple of Osiris. We did a little trials this weekend. Got a nice little auto rifle you see there from the gold package. So let's take a look at the Doctrine of Passing auto rifle from the Trials of Osiris. Now this is not the adept version. The best I could do this weekend was 6 wins. We did pretty good. We went 6-0. And then on that 6th win, we hit some stiff competition. We did it early in the morning. I think everybody kind of woke up and started doing trials as we got there. So we didn't get those lower level teams, those dads like me that were just running around before their kids woke up. So let's take a look at the Doctrine of Passing. It reads, "Death is the best teacher." Okay. It dropped at 306 attack. All the Trials of Osiris gear that you get from the packages or from playing Trials is going to drop between 300 and 310. This will drop to 306. If you go to the Lighthouse, those will drop between 310 and 320. So I got some pretty good armor too. I'm pretty excited about. So let's take a look at the Doctrine of Passing, talk about it and the talents, and see what we think. So we have a super high rate of fire, low impact auto rifle with pretty bad range, but good stability and reload because of my talents. So it is kinetic. If it was the adept version, it would say last resort right there. So you'd get an extra perk, last resort. It is infusible. It has the fast draw IS sight, the kind of the red death sights. It has the red dot sight, which I leave it on. I like the short range red dot, and then it has a long range rifle scope. I don't recommend it on this gun. There's no use for it unless it does something that I don't know about. It improves range a little bit, but actually, just a little bit. The main talents that it comes with are persistence, extended mag, small bore, brace frame, and counterbalance. Now, it is a high rate of fire auto rifle, and the stability is actually pretty bad on it without the stability perks, but with persistence, brace frame, and counterbalance, this thing is extremely stable and extremely accurate. It's actually pretty surprising. So let's talk about PvE and PvP performance. We'll get some clips going. This is the format I always do my Legendary Max videos in. We talk about the gun at the vendor that you get it from, then we'll go into PvE, then we'll do PvP, and then we'll get your thoughts at the end. So talking about PvE performance, it's not as good as I had hoped. It's okay, and you would think for PvE you probably want to put on the extended mag. The extended mag takes it up to 78. You don't need that much, and with that the stability being that low and this high rate of fire, you end up walking the gun up a lot, and it's hard to keep on target. You want to hit a group of enemies, so you're kind of going left to right, and if you're holding it down too, it's a bit of a struggle. I noticed I had it on extended mag at the beginning of the PvE clips, and then at the end I moved it back to brace frame, because brace frame with 54 in the mag is still plenty large enough to do what you need to get done and have the accuracy that you want. So I ended up leaving it on brace frame. Extended mag is cool. Small bore is okay, but you only get 60 in the mag for just a small trade-off with brace frame. So I preferred brace frame, especially in this week's today's PvE daily. I always do it in the daily mission so you can see how it performs against high-level enemies. Today's daily was pretty close range, a lot of bunched up low-level enemies. So brace frame worked out great. Counterbalance is the thing that makes this gun great, because it does not walk left or right. It walks straight up and down. I like counterbalance better than any other stability perk, because counterbalance makes the recoil extremely predictable. So it is my favorite stability perk. So PvE, not as good as I'd hoped. It was not quite a fun gun, guys. Not quite a fun gun in PvE. But PvP, it really surprised me. I thought this would be a PvE gun that I could use in PvP and kind of goof around with, but it actually ended up being a PvP fun gun. So it gets my stamp of fun gun for PvP. With the persistence, the counterbalance, and the brace frame, it's like I said, very stable and very accurate. So you can spray down a guy and you know when you're going to kill them. You know when you're going to win. You know when you have the advantage, because you'll start getting hits and you're like, I'm going to win. He's dead. I know it. He's not even half health, and you know he's going to die, and you're going to win, because once you get it on target, you're done. So it's really cool. I think it probably makes them flinch a lot, because they're being bombarded with a lot of hits. So it's really, really good in PvP. I think, would I take it into Trials of Osiris? Probably not. Right now, pulse rifles rule Trials of Osiris, so I'd probably pass on taking it into Trials. Now, if you're really good and you got used to it and you liked it enough, you wanted to take it into Trials, I would say go for it. It's high enough attack, and it's got good enough perks with the right map. You can definitely lay waste to some people with this. So it's up to you there. I wouldn't do it, but I could see someone that's really good with auto rifles, with auto rifle loader gloves, that could have a really good time with this gun. So the Doctrine of Passing gets my fun gun stamp for PvP, not for PvE. PvE, I'd probably pass, use something else, use a scout rifle or something, but PvP fun gun. So there you go. That's the Doctrine of Passing legendary Trials of Osiris auto rifle. Let me know what you think, guys. Do you have one? Did you get it with the same perks as mine, or did you get it with something different? Did you get the Adept version? Is the Adept any different other than having Last Resort? I'm always curious about that. So leave me some feedback in the comments. Let me know what you think. And as always, I'm Death for Buff. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you later. See you, bye.